doing? Are we good? Good? Okay, good. Welcome to the first official episode of 2024 of Kat's Kitchen, because I made tomato soup the other night in one of my vlogs and one of you were like, hey, you should do more cooking videos. And I was like, oh, little do you know, we have Kat's Kitchen. And it used to be on YouTube for a little bit, but then it went to TikTok and it all fell apart. So we're gonna make pumpkin chocolate chip cookies this week. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that I forgot about them until just recently. They're the best thing I do ever, I think. It's literally this recipe from Pillsbury, okay? It's the easiest thing in the whole entire world. We're not making cookies from scratch, don't worry. It's a lot simpler than that. I'm so excited. Like, this is how long we've had the recipe. We've had the recipe since you had to go onto a laptop or a computer and print out what you needed. Like, we've had this recipe since paper directions existed. So that's how you know it's a good one. Apparently you're supposed to put raisins in here, but hell no, we crossed that out real quick and said chocolate chips. Thank you very much. This is what you're gonna need for the recipe. The most important part, you're gonna need the Pillsbury pumpkin bread mix, okay? Like the quick bread pumpkin bread mix. Very simple, very easy. However, last year when I was doing this, it was almost impossible to find this stuff and they only had it at Target, you hear me? But now they have it in other grocery stores, so. It used to be so easy to get, but then it just like disappeared for a while, so I would always stock up last year. I need some chocolate chips. Usually I use semi-sweet, but I bought milk chocolate ones yesterday, and I just feel like it'll be better. I feel like they'll be yummier. I need butter or margarine, that's what it says, so whatever butter you use. Can I use one of your eggs? Yeah. You're gonna need one egg. Guys, I haven't been buying eggs recently. I just haven't been into them, which is crazy because I used to eat eggs every single day. Every single day, 2 eggs every single day. Except for weekends. Well, sometimes on weekends. Okay, sugar and cinnamon. Those are the last 2 ingredients. Sugar, and cinnamon. And that's literally it. This is literally like the easiest and yummiest thing you'll ever do. So if you're having a Friendsgiving, or if you're just like going over and seeing family, or you're special someone's family and you want to really like knock their socks off, be like, oh, here, I brought cookies, and they're gonna try them and be like, who made these? These are the best things I've ever had. You made them, bitch. They're so good. Okay, heat the oven to 350 degrees. Perfect. Perfect. This is literally the easiest thing you could do. Like when you turn on ovens, they're always like, did you want to go to 350? Okay. And then of course, get yourself a bowl. Very simple, very easy. I don't separate my ingredients at all. I don't do that. It's just too much work. So I put it all in at once. I try to do all the dry ingredients and then all the wet ingredients. So I'm gonna get some cute B-roll for you guys. Don't worry. First things first, we're gonna start with this because obviously this is like the most important thing ever. I don't think I've actually made pumpkin bread with this for probably like 5 years. I always just make cookies with it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. It's incredible. Step 1 is complete. Do you see how easy this is? Okay. And then you need 1/4 a cup of sugar. Okay? 1/4. Please don't ask me if you can use sugar substitutes because I don't know. And I just feel like life is too short to be asking questions like that, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make an aesthetic B-roll for this, okay? For you guys' viewing pleasure. Actually, more so for like Instagram's viewing pleasure because I just realized this is being filmed vertically. Actually, it doesn't really matter because it's in a bowl and bowls are circles. Perfect. Okay, the sugar. For the cinnamon, it says to use 1 teaspoon, but I feel like that's more of an eyeball thing. Like you can really do with that whatever you want with cinnamon. Personally, I'm not like super into cinnamon because I feel like the pumpkin mix already has a decent amount of spice flavor to it, you know? Okay. Oh my god, where's my egg? We'll do the egg. Yeah. That was like the most beautiful egg crack ever. We need 1/2 cup of melted butter or margarine, whatever you're using. Get our little. You think that'll turn into a half a cup. Also, if there's any bakers here or just people that know more than I do, when they say half a cup melted, and then you fill your little half cup measuring cup, but then of course because it melts, it's gonna lower down. Do they mean put a half a cup in there when it's in butter form, and then when it melts, it's gonna be less, but it's still half a cup of butter, solid? Or do they mean half a cup melted? Do you know what I'm asking here? Okay, that's almost a half a cup. Okay, we need a little bit more because honestly, this is a really like dry cookie recipe anyway. Like when you go to form these into little balls, it's usually so dry. So I'm gonna do the full half cup. I feel like I shouldn't move anything because it'll mess up the video, but I feel like it's not centered. Okay, I think that's everything. We did the mix, the sugar, the egg, the cinnamon, and the butter. Now we just get to mix it. I personally don't like using whisks because I feel like it gets stuck in the whisk and you lose half of your product. Would you consider that product? I don't know. Oh, my mom and I started watching the like Blue Ribbon, I think it's called the Blue Ribbon baking show on Netflix, and they cook fair food because we love to watch the holiday baking show, the holiday baking championship, sorry, but that doesn't come out till November, and the Halloween one just like really isn't our speed. It doesn't really do it for me. So, our oven's preheated. Anyway, just mix this and just get into it. Okay, so you see mine obviously mixed together, yeah? But it's like still very powdery. That's okay, don't get worried yet. You have two options here. You could like knead it together like this, because at the end of the day, this is like a bread mix. So obviously, you know, it kind of needs to be treated as such, even though we are turning this into cookie. Turning this into cookie didn't feel grammatically correct. It gave, give me cookie, give you cookie. You know what I'm saying? And see, even just by doing that, we've already made it a lot more, you know what I'm saying? But if you're impatient like me and just you don't like doing that all the time, just put a little bit of water in it. Not like a crazy amount, but a good amount, get it all wet. It's kind of like when you're at the beach and you're making sandcastles and you just need a little bit of water. It's gonna be okay. Water never hurt anyone. Well, you know, it's hurricane season. Let me refrain from saying that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is like the perfect consistency because everything's sticking together. It's not too powdery. Everything will form into a nice little ball to make the cookies just absolutely incredible. I don't have an exact measurement for the chocolate chips, so do with that what you will. You can make them really, really chocolatey. You can leave out the chocolate chips altogether, honestly, but that's a little crazy if you ask me. You can go heavy-handed with the chocolate chips. That's what I prefer to do. Oh my gosh. I could literally just eat this batter without cooking it and be very, very happy, but I won't. I won't, but I could. We need a cookie sheet. Cookie sheet. I like to use parchment paper just because I don't like to clean. Oh. Withstands temperatures up to 420 degrees. I guess I didn't really realize that these have degrees that they can withstand. I just kind of assumed. I just ripped a giant hole in mine with my nails. Okay, lovely, perfect. And now, extra wash your hands. You could be like extra proper when you do this and do it with, I don't know, cookie ball molders. I don't know. Also just, your hands are gonna get gross. If you wanna wear gloves, wear gloves. And the size is up to you. It says in the recipe that it should make, how many should I make? Oh, 20 cookies. I don't know if that's a lie or not, but I make them about this big. So, like, I'm trying to think of something to compare that to, but oh, a ping pong ball. It's about the size of a ping pong ball. And if yours are really sticky, you could just take pan spray or a little bit of like olive oil or something and just put it on your hands, and then it won't stick to your hands. Pro tip. See, here's my issue with these is that I could eat a whole batch of them in less than 24 hours. They're just so good. I could do like 4 across. So I think I could probably do 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that actually checks out if it makes 20. All right, I'm gonna turn these into balls and I'll check back later, actually. Okay, I ended up making 1, 2, 3, 4, 16. I ended up making 16. I could have probably made 20, but I think they're a little bit better when they're a little bit bigger, they're a little bit thicker. So this is what we're working with. And I did save 2 nice bites in here, one for me, one for my mom, of the dough, because let's be honest, cookie dough is so good. Sometimes it's better than the cookies. It says bake at 350 for about 12 to 15 minutes or until cookies are set. So I'm gonna go 13 minutes. I don't think that fits in there. Oh, it does, okay. Wonderful. I'll see you in 13 minutes. All right. I don't think they're done. I think they need like 2 more minutes. I think I could take them out, but I think they'll be better with like 2 more minutes because mine are pretty thick. Okay. It's time. It's time. Let me use the blue because I gotta get the pretty. Oh my gosh. They're gonna be so good. I have to show you guys, like they look amazing. Look at that. Look at those nice little cracks. Oh my gosh. And they're still like soft, but I know that if I cook them for any longer, they would be overdone. So we're just gonna let them cool. I'm gonna be really, really brave. It's 4:38 right now. I'm not gonna have one until tonight because a new episode of Only Murders in the Building come out tonight and they're gonna be so much yummier tonight. I just know it.